Hi, I'm Max Riggs, and today I want to chat a little bit about the value of having or being an upset. Now, I know that sounds really funny because it doesn't sound like it would be fun at all or we could really learn anything from it. We often think like happiness is the best emotion, but we're human beings and we have the full gamut of emotions, everything from sadness and depression all the way up to love, gratitude, and joy. And what if being in each of those emotional places allows us access, allows us information that we wouldn't have at other times? Yeah, and so I recently was in an upset and I was looking at what the benefit of value of this. And one thing I got is, whatever comes up, whether it's, a situation, issue or something like that, when it comes up, we get really upset or we go into our emotional states. And then later, when we look back in hindsight, we go, why did I get so upset? It doesn't really seem like it was such a big deal. Well, the part that I got was when we have an emotional upset, we have this emotion, it reactivates or reminds us of previous times in our lives when we had a similar experience or we had a similar emotion. And those emotions get activated and they come up. So we're not just dealing with this one little emotion or this one upset that's here. It's all the ones that get added together from all of our lives or a lot of our lives. So everywhere you made yourself wrong for being upset over what in hindsight looks like it was a small issue, when it was actually that small issue plus all the other issues in your life, do you choose to destroy and then create and release and let go everywhere you've been making yourself wrong around that? Whew, thank you. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, and the other part is like when we're in this upset and these other emotions and other times in the past that have been brought up that we still have those past hurts, it actually gives us special access to be able to change those. Yeah. And so everywhere in your last upset that you didn't use this special access to change, to heal those other issues from the past that you now see you can, will you choose to destroy and uncreate, release and let go anything that prevents you from changing those retroactively? Yes, and we can go back in time and change that. Yeah, so vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whew. Yeah, and so anything preventing you from using your current emotional upset or your next emotional upset from changing things that previously you haven't been able to change, do you choose to destroy and uncreate and release and let all that go? Whew, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, and I know another thing you might be saying is like, when I'm in a big emotional state or I'm really upset, it's really hard to make any kind of changes. And yes, I get that. I've been there and I know it's like sometimes it's the hardest even to make just a small little change. But the cool part is if you can make even a small little change when you're in an emotional kind of upset state, that change actually that small change then creates huge change in the rest of your world, the rest of your life. And that's because you're accessing things that are kind of core, they're deep down in your past and in your emotional psyche, that when you change even a little bit, then when you come out of it, it expands and grows and it creates this huge change. So that's it for today. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Bye for now.